Alright, today's video is different, man. We're doing something a lot of people are afraid to do, and we're not making beats today. And someone's just gotta do it, you feel me? So, I guess it's gotta be me. So, in today's video, we're gonna be ranking VSTs and effect plugins and sorting them into a tier list. And since y'all love the best plugins of the year video that I uploaded in the beginning of this year, I figured it was only right, man. And in today's list, I'm only gonna be covering the big name VSTs and plugins that I've used personally. Because if we would be covering every single VST and plugin out there, this video would probably be like 3 days long, you feel me? So don't come after me if I've missed your favorite plugins in the list, man. Let's get right into it. It's about time, man. Y'all see what we're doing. I got all the VSTs pulled up right here. Got the tier list right in front of me. So I'm gonna be sorting out the VSTs first, and after that we're gonna get into the effects plugins. So don't worry, I'm gonna be covering the effect plugins too, but for now we're gonna start out with the VSTs. As y'all can see, we got D tier, C tier, B tier, A tier, and S tier. And it's really straightforward. D tier is some bullshit like unusable plugins. C tier is alright. B tier is a little more alright. A tier is really good, and S tier is top tier, you feel me? So let's do it. But we're starting out with the banger. We got FL Keys lined up. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna give FL Keys his credit, but the only time that I used FL Keys was probably in my first week of making beats, and ever since then I haven't touched FL Keys. I ain't gonna lie. And I feel like everyone just wants FL Keys to be good, but it's just ass. No offense, but there are way better like free piano alternatives out there, you feel me? So FL Keys, it would be disrespectful to put it in D tier, so I'm gonna put it in C tier, man. By the way, all the VSTs and plugins, I'm gonna be sorting them out based on today's performance, you feel me? So shout out FL Keys, but compared to all the piano plugins that we got on today's date, is not really that great. But why the fuck did I put Keyscape after FL Keys, man? I'm really trying to make FL Keys look bad. Man, Keyscape's really that guy she tells you not to worry about, you feel me? So I'm gonna put it in S tier, man. I use it in almost every single one of my beats, man. Shout out Keyscape, for real. Best piano plugin in my opinion. Next up we got Synology, man. I don't know about Synology. Like, I use it occasionally, but in my opinion, it's too overwhelming. Like, as soon as you open the presets list, man, it's just like a million presets. Synology cool, but it's like that guy in the back of the class was just like minding his own little business, like drawing a little bit, you feel me? Synology, C tier. Yeah, C tier. But that shit don't look right next to FL Keys, man. Alright, B tier is better, yeah. Bro, next Omnisphere, bro. I've been using the shit out of Omnisphere lately. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Omnisphere is timeless and it's probably the most popular plugin out there. So next to Keyscape, I'm gonna put that shit in S tier as well, man. Cause bro, in my first 3 days of making beats, I probably knew what Omnisphere was already, you feel me? Next up we got Electra X, man. I ain't used this shit in like a year, but I remember like Electra X was the first plugin that I bought, and I was hella excited when using it, but I kind of got disappointed because it only has like 200 presets. But Electra X hard, I'm gonna put it in B tier. Then the SRX series, the quality of these VSTs, man, this is insane. Like, if you got the SRX series, that's all you need pretty much. Like, if you got the SRX series, you got all the sounds you need. So I'm gonna put it in A tier. But next we got Cork Triton, man. Like, I feel like Cork Triton is really that one card that just doesn't break down, you feel me? Like, the plugin's probably like 50 years old, but it still works, still does the job. B tier. Yeah, the FL Keys don't look right in C tier, bro. I'm gonna move it down to D tier, man. Y'all didn't see that. Next up we got Launch Lizard. I feel like I don't use this like as often as I should, so I'm gonna put it in B tier as well. It got really high quality piano sounds in it, so it's not too bad. I don't know, like looking at Arcade, like he just feels like a bully, you feel me? Like Arcade's that one guy that just kind of annoys you like 4 days a week, and like 3 days a week he's kind of nice to you, feel me? Like, do I really need Arcade? No, but does it make my beats sound a little bit better? Yes, so I'm gonna put that in B tier as well. Next up, Addictive Keys. It's better than FL Keys, but it's nowhere near Keyscape. Like, he really wants to be the popular guy, but he's not. C tier, man. Like, why not get Keyscape? Like, why get Addictive Keys? You feel me? Next on the list, we got Serum. If y'all watch my videos, y'all never see me use Serum, and I really dislike Serum for some reason, so I'm gonna put it in C tier. No offense to Serum, by the way. Then Analog Lab, I'm gonna put that in C tier because it got too much bullshit in it, you feel me? Like, it got some good presets in it, don't get me wrong, but to find those presets, you really gotta stumble across too much bullshit. So for me, C tier makes sense. Next up, we got Flex. It's a stock VST. It's kinda cool, but in my opinion, I never really used it. I'm gonna put that in C tier as well. But since it's a stock plugin, I can see why people like it, don't get me wrong. After that, we got Spitfire Labs. I believe this bundle is completely free. I'm gonna put that shit in A tier because I really like the way how that soft piano sounds, and it's free too. And I believe it's loads of banks that you can download for free. So instead of using FL Keys and Flex and all that stuff, I would just get Spitfire Labs, man. Because I remember that shit really helped me out when I first started making beats. After that, we got Contact, man. Shout out to my Contact warriors, but I just never really got to use Contact. Like, I've used it in the past, I liked it, but it's just too big of a hassle for me since every bank is like 50 gigabytes and I want to be carrying a big ass hard drive everywhere I go. so I'm gonna put that in B tier. You don't really need it, but for certain like realistic sounds is really good. Then we got Nexus. Nexus is hard, bro, but it's not really a one-stop shop, you feel me? I feel like Nexus has passed its prime, but it's good, it's still usable, so I'm gonna put it in B tier as well. Then we got Purity. I feel like everybody knows Purity, everybody has Purity, but no one really uses it, you feel me? Purity had this little spotlight moment, but I feel like it's past its peak, so I'm gonna put it in C tier, because compared to all the other VSTs on this list, it's not really that great anymore. Next up we got Expand, man. Like, don't even get me started on Expand, don't even get me started on the beats that I made only using Expand. Expand straight to S tier in my opinion. Like, it's really that Air Force One, you feel me? Like, it's not too expensive, it's on sale a lot, and it got all the sounds in it you need, and it looks great next to Keyskip and Omnisphere. It's really that cheaper alternative, and the amount of times that I've used Expand in the past, like, it belongs in S tier. To be honest, I don't even know why I put Sakura on this list. It's high. I'm gonna put that in C tier, and that wraps it up for the VST list. And looking at it now, it doesn't look so bad. It really doesn't look that bad, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all let me know in the comments down below if y'all agree with this little tier list of the VSTs. Yeah, let's get into the effect plugins, man. Let's get it. As you can see, we got them lined up right here, same drill. We're starting out with the good one. Once again, halftime. Halftime really solid, man. Like, it's not really S tier, but it's definitely A tier for me. Like, it really does the job very well. It's simple too, and I like simple plugins. Yeah, A tier is solid. Next up, we got Fruity Reverb 2. I used to swear by Fruity Reverb 2, man. I used to use it all the time in the first 2 years I was making beats. But I ain't gonna lie, as soon as I started using other reverbs, I really noticed that it's not really that great. But for a free reverb, it's really good. So I'm gonna put it in B tier, man. It's not really that bad. Next up, RC20, straight into A tier as well, man. I really like RC20, really serves its purpose really well. It's not S tier yet, maybe in a few years if he really hits the gym a lot, but I feel like, yeah, A tier is valid. Next, we got the Arturia Effects Collection 4. It's great. Do you need it? No. It's cool, it's solid, it's valid, but it's kind of the same as Analog Lab, so I'm gonna put it next to a Fruity Reverb in B tier, man. Next up, Valhalla Vintage Verb, straight to S tier. In my opinion, the best reverb. I really enjoy using this reverb. Sounds really good, really customizable. Not much to say. Well, I believe it's $50 and it's worth every single dollar because I use it in almost every single one of my beats. Parametric EQ 2, man. Don't even get me started on this one. I ain't gonna lie, if you open up any project file of any beat that I've made in my life, this plugin is on one mixer track at least. Straight to S tier. Like, Fruity Parametric EQ is really that watch that costs you like $50, but it really looks like a $10,000 watch, and you get a lot of compliments on it. You feel me? Like, really gets the job done. Next, Waves Ultimate Bundle, man. This shit got everything in it you need, like, ever. No matter what genre you make, what kind of beats, what kind of music, what kind of sound you make. So I got everything in it you need. The only downside is it's subscription based, so I get that for some people that might be a downside. It might be a little too expensive, but it's really great. So it's not S tier yet, but it's definitely A tier for me. Someone in the comments, please tell me why y'all like Portal so much, bro. I just don't get it. I don't get it, bro. I tried liking Portal so much, bro, but it's really that one fashion trend that everybody likes except you, and that's me, bro. I just don't seem to like Portal, bro. It's really in between C and D for me. I'm gonna put it in D because I just don't like it, bro. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think of Portal, man. I'm not gonna say anything. Right. All right. Then we got the LA2A from Universal Audio. It's my favorite compressor. I use it a lot in almost every single one of my beats, so I'm gonna move it straight to A tier. It's really user friendly as well, so it belongs in A tier. Then we got the Fat Filter Bundle. It's really the industry standard when it comes to mixing and all that stuff. At the times that I've mixed live drums and full songs, I always gravitated towards the Fat Filter Bundle. So if you're an engineer or you mix a lot of live music, this really belongs in S tier, but if you're making beats, it's not really necessary, but it's great. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Next up, we got Grosbeat and Shaperbox next to each other, so that's perfect. In my opinion, Shaperbox is the updated Grosbeat. Like, I never use Grosbeat. I only use it like 10 times in all of the years that I've made beats. Like, Grosbeat cool, but Shaperbox is the way better version of Grosbeat, so I'm gonna move Shaperbox into A tier and Grosbeat into C tier. And Shaperbox has got a lot more features than Grosbeat, but shout out Grosbeat, man. Next, we got Effectrix. Effectrix really unique. Like, you don't have a lot of plugins like Effectrix, so I'm gonna move it into B tier since I don't really use it too often, but it really serves its purpose. It's really hard. All right, hear me out, bro. Soundtoys 5, bro. I feel like Soundtoys 5 is really that one designer piece, that one designer sneaker that you really want, that you've seen a couple times in public, and it looks good too, but it's just too expensive, bro. Like, when it's not on discounts, I believe it's like $500, and in my opinion, for what you get, that's too much. So that's why I bought mine on sale. I bought it for, I believe, 50% off, so $250. That's still a lot, but it's great. The quality is really good, so I'm gonna put it in A tier, but it really belongs in S tier in my opinion. And lastly, we got Fruity Delay 3. It's my go-to delay. I don't really use other delays besides this one because it really serves every single purpose when it comes to delays, in my opinion. So I'm gonna move this over to A tier as well. Looking at the list like this, I don't feel it's looking too bad. Like, I don't feel like I got to change anything, but it does feel like something's missing. You feel me? Whoa, y'all saw that? What am I having set and Rook Season Drumkit? First link down in the description come from. Shit, guess I gotta rate them based off of all the amazing feedback that I've gotten from these kits. So I guess looking at the responses that I've gotten, they both belong in S tier, yeah. And that looks good. Since y'all made it to this part of the video, I'm gonna give y'all a little 20% off for the first 24 hours that this video was up. So if you haven't had the chance to get these kits yet, make sure to use code tier list when checking out these kits. So yeah, that's it for the list, by the way. Alright, so let me know in the comments down below what y'all thought of the list, man, and if there were any VSTs or plugins that you missed on the list. So like I always want to thank y'all for watching the video all the way to the end, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're this close on hitting 40K on the channel, so I'm really excited for that. Really want to thank y'all for all the love and support that y'all been showing to the channel lately. And that's all I have for today's video, so I'm gonna catch you on the next one. I'm out.